everybody, welcome back to Tea Time with Aloha and Coco. I'm Vicky. If you're new around here, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below to be part of the Tea Time family. Guys, it's been 3 weeks since the last time I posted a video. I really didn't want to put any videos until the contest, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway was over, because I wanted to make sure that that video was up and running and that everybody who wanted to participate could without having to look through all of my content. So the contest is over and we're back in business. So in a little bit into the summer, we're going to be going on a trip, a cruise to be exact, and I'm going to show you a video that I have been asked for in the past, and it's how I pack. I love going on cruises. It's probably my favorite vacation or favorite way to vacation. However, cruising is very difficult, and I'll tell you why. Now, as I just stated, I love cruising, but with cruising, you have to really understand that cruising is very different than vacationing really anywhere. The reason for it is because when you're in the middle of the ocean, you really don't have the luxury of saying, oh my gosh, you know, I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm getting an ear infection, so let me just stop by Walgreens, a Dwayne Reed, whatever, and pick up some eardrops. It's not the case. So you have to go very well prepared. And I say this for adults and I say it for children. So it's very difficult to cruise and feel like you're 100% ready. So I'm going to show you what I take. I'm going to show you how I pack up my bags. And again, I really suggest that if you're going to be going on any sort of cruise, you really think of really all the possibilities. Are you allergic to anything? Make sure you take allergy medicines. If you are asthmatic, make sure you take your aerosol machine. Make sure you take albuterol. Make sure you take saline solution. You know, if you're going to be going to a beach, obviously, make sure you take creams or any sort of anything that would help with jellyfish stings or bug bites or anything like that. Take a little first aid kit. Just think of all the possibilities, because you never know. Vicky, why do you cruise so much? Why do you like cruising so much? And what is it about the cruises? Because I've been in them, or I've seen what they're like, and the thought of being trapped inside of a vessel like that for so many days, it just drives me insane. Well, you haven't found the cruise for you. So I've cruised enough, I feel, to be able to give you my opinion. I've been cruising for 34 years, approximately 2 cruises a year. So I think I can tell you enough information on this. So we've done Disney cruises. Not my favorite. I feel it's great for little children. I don't feel like there's enough for adults. I feel like it's kind of boring. Would I do another Disney cruise? Probably. I like that they have things like Broadway style Disney shows. I like the dining experiences, and I like the Disney fish extenders. It's like a gift trading amongst all the cabins and all the people that travel on a Disney cruise ship. But besides that, there's really not much more. Carnival Cruise Lines. We've done Carnival. We did Carnival for a long time when I was much younger, like in my teens. Carnival is their party ships. Carnival Cruise Lines is perfect for the college student, you know, the young couple that just got engaged and is probably gonna go, for like a little bachelorette party. It is very like a very young crowd, and it's very party crowds, like very party crowd. It's for the party crowd, I should say. Not my jam. I'm not into that. I really like a cruise that can cater to myself, my husband, my grandparents, my parents, my daughters. So I really like family style cruising. I did other cruise ships that were, what were they? It's Celebrity Cruise Lines. That is a hard pass for me, definitely for older demographics, or for people who literally want to go on a cruise to sit by the pool and eat dinner, and that's it. There's nothing more. There's nothing. I still think about that cruise, and if that would have been the first cruise I ever go on, I would never be back on a cruise. It was definitely not for us. And then, of course, my beloved Royal Caribbean. We've been cruising on Royal Caribbean since 1988. Now, with Royal Caribbean, a lot of people ask me because they've been on Royal Caribbean ships and they're not happy or pleased when they come back. And to them, I say, you're sailing on the wrong ship. Hear me out. So Royal Caribbean has many different types of classes. We're going to jump on over to the Oasis class. There's classes before the Liberty, but you don't want to do that. And Liberty, I don't do that. I do the Oasis class. When you're talking about the Oasis class, it's a fleet of ships, and it's the Oasis of the Seas, the Allure of the Seas, the Harmony of the Seas, and the Symphony of the Seas, and there's more coming out as we speak. That is a ship you have to go on. If you're going to cruise, trust me when I say, try the Oasis, the Allure, the Harmony, or the Symphony. You're not going to regret it. So with that being said, we are sailing on the Harmony of the Seas, and we're gonna start packing our bags. I'm gonna start with the girls' clothing because those bags, or that bag, is the one that holds the most. Why? Because we pack for a lot of things. Okay, so the way I start with the girls' clothes is I literally take every piece of clothing, I fold it up, and I make sure it has all of the accessories it needs. I'll give you this as an example. So they're going to be wearing these little necklaces. These are their little hats, and this is their set of clothes. I went ahead and I put their socks in there, but I keep everything together. That way, when I'm placing everything together, accessories, everything, if they're missing something, I jot it down on my phone, or I jot it down on a piece of paper. This look right here, I found this dress at Target, and it reminded me of Lilo and Stitch. So I got these ears at Walmart, and now what they need is a white denim jacket. So that's what I had to go pick up last minute. So I basically put all the outfits together. I put them in little blocks so that I know, and all of the accessories. The next step is I go ahead and I take pictures of their entire outfit. So if they're doing this little dress, I make sure to take a picture of the dress. This little cat, I'm adding a little chain to it so they can wear it like a purse. So I take a picture of literally how the whole outfit is going to look, shoes and all. Take a picture, save it on my phone so that I don't forget any little accessory that I put together. So I'm going to show you guys these little they're little storage, collapsible storage containers. I get them at the Dollar Tree. These are not very tall, but these are fantastic because it's the perfect height for an actual luggage piece, and it's not so much to where it's overwhelming. And I like it because if it gets damaged or dirty or whatever the case, you can always toss it out. It was only $1.25. So let's open up this suitcase. Let's insert these collapsible storage containers, and let's start adding all of the important things in here. Okay, so this is a little container. All you have to do is open it up, lay it flat, and then this is the insert. Again, $1.25. It can't be beat. So you go ahead and you open it. You're going to place it inside, and it goes ahead and it adds a sturdy base to your box. Now, what do? I put one this way and I put one the other way. And the best part about this is all you have to do when you get on the cruise is you just take this out and you can put it in the closets of the cruise or in the drawers. This should fit fine. So you take it out of here and you can place it in the closet, in the drawers, or wherever, and you already have your items. So this is what your suitcase is going to look like. Now you can start organizing the clothes, dividing the clothes. Again, I love this. You can even do ones that are a little bit thinner. You see how this is divided in half? They have some, not in the Dollar Tree, but they have some, if you look online like Amazon, where it's half of this. So you can roll up underwears, you can roll up socks, you can roll up t-shirts, and it's great for packing. However, I'm gonna go with these because it allows for me to do longer things like dresses and pants, sweaters. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with loungewear. So anything that is for them to be relaxing on the cruise, nothing formal or fancy. So I'm going to start with these sets. This is great for like the outdoor playing, the rock climbing, the zip lining, the table tennis, volleyball, golf, because they have all that on the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of the loungewear, all of the activewear, and start packing it. It's entirely up to you the way you want to do it. Because I already took pictures of the outfits, I'm not worried to separate pieces. Why? Because I took pictures of them. So that's the first step I offered you guys. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the clothing pieces alone and put them in each container. I'm not going to put it with the hat. I'm not going to put it with all the accessories because this is going to take too much space, and then I'm not going to have enough room for everything else. So we're going to start separating. I'll just put it here for now. The hats, the necklaces, the visors, necklaces, everything. And then I'm going to start with the clothing. So let me go ahead and refold this, but all I'm going to do is kind of pile it up like this. You wouldn't be able to pile it up like that if it were just the suitcase. It would be flopping all over. This allows for that. So let me start piling up these clothing pieces in here and then showing you the final result. Okay guys, so I finished setting up all of my little cubes, and within these cubes I have approximately, I think I counted 15 outfits or 16 outfits, and it's literally for 2 girls. So I still have this other side completely open, and I'm gonna be using this side for heavy things like jackets, sweatpants, their shoes that I'm gonna organize with these cubbies that I have left. So I was able to put a lot in here, and the best part is as soon as I get on the cruise, I don't have to start taking one item at a time out. Literally take out my entire little cube, put it in a drawer, put it in the closet, and I can work my way through it. So now that I've done this complete area, I'm gonna jump over to this side and I'm gonna work on shoes and jackets, and I think I have like 2 evening dresses for like the captain's night. So let's get started on this side. Let's open these puppies up and start with the shoes. Now, when you're packing shoes, you can do it 2 ways. You can do it this way, and then just stack one here and one here, or you could do it this way. This is the way I like to do it, and this is the reason why. First of all, I don't like, some people don't like the bottom of the shoe since they're dirty touching anything. What I do is I went ahead and I labeled the bottom cardboard of this, I labeled shoes, and the bottom of this, I labeled shoes. So if I decide to take this apart and keep it, after my cruise, I'll always know that these were used for shoes, and I don't put like any undergarments in there or clothes, because the bottom of shoes, as you already know, are disgusting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stack them this way, because this is going to give me the chance, instead of 2 pairs of shoes, like this and like this is gonna give me the possibility of 4 pairs of shoes, and I'll show you how right now. There you have it. So if they were the other way around, now I can stack the bottom of this shoe, put it on top of this one. And I still have some space here. Now, if it's a grown-up shoe, you could probably do maybe what I did here, 2 sets, probably, maybe 4 if you have smaller feet. Now, what I can do here is this space that I have here, I can definitely fit 2 more sets of shoes here for the girls. So I'm going to move on over and put some sneakers in this one, and then I can use the other one for the bulkier sneakers and possibly some accessories. Don't know quite yet. Let's figure it out. There you have it. It fit perfectly. Now, these shoes are their favorites because they're super comfortable and they're just the most magical. They're like Nike, I don't know what, but they're just so great. So I always take these everywhere. They're a little bit dirty and a little bit worn, but the girls' feet are so comfortable in it, I have to take it. Anyways, so let's count how many pairs of shoes we were able to insert in this. Now, just for a point of reference, you're looking at size 2 shoes and size 12 shoes, just so you can get an idea. So we managed to fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pairs of shoes in these 2 containers. Take these out when you get to the cruise, put them in the closet. There's your shoe bin. Again, you don't have to have your shoes rolling in there. I have another way of doing it. I just buy the barf bags and I insert shoes in there, twist it, and put the cap. If you are looking at smaller spacing for suitcases, I'll show you that trick now. But this is what I'm going to be working with for this cruise. Now, it doesn't end here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a plastic covering, and I'm going to be covering all the shoes so that they don't rub on this fabric. I don't want any shoe to rub on anything because I don't want the bacteria and stuff from one place to travel to the other. Now, up here, I'm going to be putting the coats and the dresses. I don't need bins for these because these are rather fluffy, so I have to kind of like suck out all the air from it so that I can kind of put it like if it were a filing cabinet. So let's get to work on that. Another piece of advice, make sure you look through your cruises like itinerary thoroughly, because they have all white nights. They have 2 captain's nights depending on the cruise that you're going on. They have a 1970s party. They have a lot of nights for you to go dressed up. Now, I don't usually do all white parties, and I'll probably stick to 1 captain's night. But if you're going for the first time, I suggest you do the full thing. Prepare yourself, go themed, go for like the nights that are themed, because it's so exciting to experience all of these things. But just make sure you look through your itinerary thoroughly so you know what to take. In addition, make sure you go prepared for all of the incredible amenities they have. Like I said, they have basketball, they have table tennis, they have volleyball. Of course, you know that they have pools, they have Oh my God, they have ice skating, but in order to ice skate, you have to take pants that are covering you completely. You have to take socks. You have to take like long sleeve shirts. So just make sure you're taking the right thing and you're not leaving out anything you could possibly want. Look at the cruise, look at all the things that it offers because there's so much. And remember, you're also getting off the ship and there's a lot of excursions you can partake in. And some of these excursions require certain things. If you're going to be going to Jamaica, you're going to need the water socks. You need the water socks. So you can either pay a good penny when you get there to get whatever water socks they have, or you can prepare ahead of time, get good brand name ones that are going to last you a while, and you can go prepared. So just be very mindful of these things. Read through the itineraries, read through the excursions, and make sure that you prepare for all of the fun that these cruises have. Okay guys, so this is the final product. We have everything we need in here. We have all of our accessories in one bin. We have all of the active wear. We have some more active wear and daytime wear. And then over here, we have the things that we need. For example, sweatshirts, if we need to do ice skating with the sweatpants directly under them. We have a whole bunch of like pieces for captain's night. This is a dress. Down here is another dress. And we have our 2 bins with shoes. So this is how I like to pack. Everything is organized. And the best part is once I get to the cruise, I don't have to be like, oh my gosh, let me take this piece out. Let me take this piece out. No, I just lift the entire bin and look at how simple it is. Bin out, everything is clean. And when I'm done, bin back in. And this is my favorite hack for you guys, especially if you have little ones. So incredibly important. And the best part is because I know that I can't surpass this line of the bin, this is going to close so smoothly and it's so incredibly organized. So I hope this portion of the video helps you with this. Now we're going to jump into other ideas and other tips, but this is a great one. Now here we are at the Dollar Tree. I want to show you some of the items I love to pick up for my trips. These are the collapsible bins I'm talking about. As you can see, they have it in navy and in charcoal. You could see the difference in size there. The bigger bins are more for like cabinets. These are perfect for your suitcase. If you spot these, pick them up because they do not have these all the time. They have the bigger ones, but not these. These are great for your luggage. I also love to pick up a clothing hamper. Sometimes they have the ones that are collapsible. If not, pick up a mesh bag, throw all the dirty laundry in there, and then you can just pack it up right before you have to go back home, and you can put it in bags like these, storage bags. I love these. They're great. Throw your bathing suits in there after the beach if they're wet, and you don't have to like carry all that wet clothes with you. I also pick up toothbrushes, toothpaste, and loofahs from the Dollar Tree so that when I'm done with my trip, I can toss it out on the cruise and I don't have to bring it back home with me in bags with all of that wetness or anything like that. Now, this is just a tip, a piece of advice, if you will. If you love to have your nails manicured like I do when I get on a ship, I would do my pedicure, but I would definitely pick up 1 or 2 packs of press-on nails for my cruise stay. The reason for it is between the salt water and the sand, the paint will chip off, your nails may crack, and it's just very uncomfortable and very costly to fix it on a cruise. So pick up a good set of press-ons and make sure they seal tight with the glue, and you're gonna look your absolute best all cruise long. So guys, that's how I pack for a cruise, using my daughter's suitcase as an example because they carry the most things. They need the most changes of clothes, they need the most shoes, they need the most of everything. So I'm hopeful that this helped you. I'm hopeful that the little tips like the bins and like the vomit bags for the shoes, I feel like those are great tips. Also, checking the itinerary, making sure you know where you're going so that you can pack accordingly. Purchase those water socks. I feel like all of these tips are things that you need to know, especially going into a cruise for the first time. But I can't wait to share with you guys vlogs from every day. I can't wait to share my outfits every day and the girls' outfits every day. Feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to share that with you guys. Anyways, thank you so much for welcoming me back after a month of no posts. Thank you so much for entering that contest. Tea Time with Aloha and Coco is growing, and I'm so happy to be doing it with you. Thank you so much, and until next time. I have to share this one tip with you guys before the video is over. If you guys have not done this, we call these the cruising ducks. And if you're familiar with these, this is so much fun. And if you're not, let me tell you what you do. So you can pick up some of these little rubber duckies. You can find them on Amazon in bulk like I did. Or if you're running last minute, like Amazon Prime is not going to deliver on time and you got to pick some up, you can go to the Dollar Tree. They sell a pack of 3 for $1.25. We get these, we put little tags on them that say, you found a cruising duck, conquaculations. And the whole purpose behind these is if you find them, you can keep them, or you can hide them for another guest to find on board. But we go hunting for these ducks every cruise. We always leave with about a handful of them, but it's so much fun for the girls to hide these ducks, and it's even more fun to find them. So if you're a family that is sailing on a cruise soon, make sure you pick up some rubber duckies and enjoy with the family.